Hello and welcome to York News, a brief look at what's new and what's happening in York County. I'm Gail Whitaker. Coming up on this edition of York News, the popular Cabin Fever concert series returns for a 6th season.
I call to order the December 17, 2013 regular meeting of the York County Board of Supervisors.
Up first, the Board of Supervisors held its last meeting of 2013 on Tuesday, December 17th. At the meeting, the board was introduced to a new member of the Williamsburg Regional Library Board of Trustees, received a presentation of a gift from sister city Port Vendrée, France,
second update of the year since we last reported to you in mid-October,
and received a quarterly report from the Youth Commission. The board approved both public hearing items, which were a request to amend the conditions of approval application to the reserve at Williamsburg Planned Development by modifying the requirement that the property shall be developed and operated as age-restricted senior housing and that no resident of any of the units in this development shall be under the age of 19, and an ordinance to amend Section 15-48, parking prohibited or restricted in specific places of the York County Code, to amend subsection C3 to add the Sherwood Forest subdivision to the list of specific areas where parking of certain classifications of commercial, recreational, and passenger carrying vehicles on public streets is prohibited. The board approved both items on the consent calendar, the approval of minutes from a previous meeting of the board, and sponsorship of an application to amend the York County zoning map by reclassifying various properties in accordance with the land use designation set forth in the updated comprehensive plan.
Based on his extensive experience as a supervisor and his proven leadership over the last 10 years, exceptional concern for all the citizens of York County, and his ability to work cooperatively with the board members and other government agencies, I'd like to nominate Mr. Don Wiggins for the chairmanship.
Okay.
At its first meeting of 2014, held on Tuesday, January 7th, the board elected Don Wiggins as chairman and Tom Shepard as vice chairman for 2014. The board will continue to meet on the first and third Tuesday of every month, with the exception of the months of July and November, when the board will meet only on the third Tuesday. Meetings begin at 6 p.m. and are held in York Hall. The next meeting of the Board of Supervisors will be held on Tuesday, January 21st at 6 p.m. in the boardroom of York Hall. There are 4 public hearing items on the agenda. A request for a special use permit to authorize a commercial stable at 201 Hansford Lane. The property is zoned rural residential and the comprehensive plan designates this area as conservation. The Planning Commission is recommending approval. A request to amend Section 24.1-710B of the York County Zoning Ordinance to include places of worship as a land use which may utilize electronic changeable message or image signs for which the message or image may change as frequently as every 8 seconds. The Planning Commission is recommending approval. A request to amend Section 24.1-414 of the York County Zoning Ordinance to delete certain provisions that duplicate requirements contained in Chapter 4 entitled Livestock and to allow qualified professionals to prepare required nutrient management plans. The Planning Commission is recommending approval. And a proposed ordinance to amend Section 4-20 of the York County Code to revise the requirements pertaining to separation between livestock keeping areas and active wells to reference the applicable standards of the Virginia Administrative Code and the Virginia Department of Health. The board will also hold a public forum to receive public comment on the development of the county's fiscal year 2015 proposed budget. Public hearings begin at 7 p.m. For more information about the Board of Supervisors meetings, call the County Administrator's Office at 890-3320. The board's complete agenda, including all supporting materials, is also available on the county's website at www.yorkcounty.gov. Board of Supervisors meetings are retelecast on WYCG TV on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 11 a.m., 7 p.m., and 11 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday at 3 p.m. Programs scheduled for 6 p.m. on the board's meeting dates will be preempted by the live meeting.
I think if we're a quality school system and you've just had a survey where you had almost 50% of the people participate in it, and of that, the physical part of the bullying was 5%, that's still a significant number.
Meetings are also available both live and on demand on the web. WYCG TV programming on the web may be reached by logging on to the county's website and then selecting WYCG on the homepage. The 2014 Beautiful York County Calendar has been printed and is available for citizens to pick up at both branches of the York County Public Library, the County Administration Office on Ballard Street, the offices of Environmental and Development Services on Service Drive, and at the Waste Management Center on Goodwin Neck Road. The calendar is filled with information about meetings and events, as well as helpful information to get you through the year, including household chemical collections, leaf collections, market days information, emergency preparedness, and more. Quantities are limited, so pick up your calendar today.
It's a large, deciduous hardwood tree.
Virginia Cooperative Extension of York and Poquoson, in conjunction with the York County Public Library, is offering a gardening short course for residents. Classes will be held on Tuesday evenings beginning January 21st and continuing through March 11th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at the Tabb Library. The cost of this course is $50. To register, call the Extension office at 890-4940 or email ex199@vt.edu.
That terminal bud is in charge of all the little lateral buds below it.
February is a dormant month, and it's the best time to prune ornamentals. By pruning them, you will improve the plant's health, thus reducing the needs for pesticides and thereby improving water quality. Virginia Cooperative Extension is sponsoring free pruning clinics to be held from 10 a.m. to noon on Saturday, February 1st at Grafton True Value Hardware, Saturday, February 8th at Taylor's Do-It Center in Poquoson, and Saturday, February 22nd at Ken Matthews Garden Center. To register, please call 890-4940 or email ex199@vt.edu. Be sure to reference the pruning clinic you would like to attend and include your name, address, and phone number in your message. There are a few days left to register for the 13th Annual York County High School Ski Trip. The trip will be held on Friday, January 24th. Registration deadline is 5 p.m. on Tuesday, January 21st. This chaperone trip is open to any high school student grades 9 through 12 residing in York County. The trip costs $89, which includes transportation on private charter buses, lift ticket, equipment rentals, and a beginner's skiing or snowboarding lesson. For more information, call 890-3500. Coming up after the break, Yorktown's first Art at the River event. We'll tell you how you can compete.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Oh, jackpot.
Hello, I'm Sheriff Danny Diggs. What you have just seen is occurring all too often in our community. Your sheriff's office is on patrol 24/7, but we can't be everywhere all the time. That's why we need your help to reduce this very preventable crime from occurring. Thefts from motor vehicles have spiked dramatically in our area and constitute the #1 reported crime. In almost every one of these incidents, thieves are checking cars for unlocked doors. Once they find an unlocked vehicle, they rummage through looking for valuables.
Oh, sweet, a gun.
Simply locking your vehicle doors at all times will remove this opportunity, as most thieves do not want to break glass and attract attention. Removing valuables from view will also help remove the temptation to steal. While York County remains a safe place to live and work, we should all take basic precautions to help eliminate or reduce the opportunity for crime to occur. Please feel free to contact the Sheriff's Office Crime Prevention Unit with any questions on additional ways you can help prevent crime in your community.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back. The 6th annual Cabin Fever concert series begins Thursday, January 23rd. The series will once again be held in the freight shed located on Water Street in Riverwalk Landing. Concerts begin at 7 p.m. Doors will open no earlier than 6:30 p.m. There are no advance tickets or reservations offered with this concert series. Seating will be on a first-come, first-served basis, and seating is limited. Scheduled to perform on January 23rd is LP and the 8 Tracks. The Winds of Grass are scheduled to perform on February 6th, with the series ending on March 6th with a performance by Poison Dwarf. For more information about this concert series, please call 890-3500. Local historian J. Michael Moore will lead a walk and talk at New Quarter Park on Saturday, February 8th from 10 a.m. to noon. Moore is curator of Lee Hall Mansion and will discuss the Battle of Williamsburg as he leads participants from Redoubt 12 to Redoubt 13. New Quarter Park is located at 1000 Lakes Head Drive, adjacent to the Queens Lake neighborhood. For more information, call 890-3500. The Yorktown Foundation, York County, and the Art at the River Committee are pleased to announce the call for artists for Art at the River, a juried art show scheduled for 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday, May 4th at Riverwalk Landing. Artists are invited to submit their work to participate in Yorktown's first Art at the River event. Applications must be submitted by January 29th for juror consideration. Invitations to participate will be issued on February 25th. For more information, please visit www.visityorktown.org or call Committee Chair Susan Powell at 898-5510. A 6-week diabetes self-management program is being offered at the Senior Center of York on Wednesdays beginning February 5th and continuing through March 12th from 2 to 4:30 p.m. This program is free. Sessions are interactive and teach the skills needed for day-to-day management of diabetes. Please register by February 3rd. To register, call 898-3807.
Oh no, I'm just going to make sure it's on right.
York County Special Programs Division, in cooperation with the Riverside Center for Excellence in Aging and Lifelong Health, is pleased to sponsor a program for caregivers of middle-aged and older adults. The 10-hour program is organized around 5 two-hour modules over 5 weeks. The program is offered from 4 to 6:15 p.m. on Thursdays from February 6th through March 6th at the Senior Center. For more information or to register, call 220-4751 or 898-3807. And finally, York County offices, courts, social services, libraries, and Waste Management Center administrative offices will be closed on Monday, January 20th in observance of the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. York County's courts will be closed on Friday, January 17th in observance of Lee Jackson Day. Garbage and recycling collection will not be affected by the holiday. That's all for this edition of York News. Please join us on January 29th for the next edition of York News. Until then, thanks for watching.